Beaders, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com. As you can see here, I am back with the second mystery bead box from Jesse James Beads. This is the January version. I did review the December version last month, so if you hadn't seen that video, I will link it up in the corner and you can check it out. But it was packed full last month, and let me tell you, you can't feel the weight of this one this month, but it is heavy and it feels packed full as well. So just in full disclosure, they did send me this box to review free of charge to share my honest opinions with you and just to show you the contents of what is inside the box. I am not here to sell you a box, and this video is in no way sponsored by Jesse James Beads, but hopefully this will be a great opportunity for you to see what's inside and to make that decision on your own to see whether or not the box is right for you, or just to enjoy some beautiful eye candy and see what's inside. So without further ado, let's take a look and see. They did a great job last month coordinating a theme and curating some very beautiful beads and findings. I was blown away by the contents in the box, and it ended up being my longest subscription unboxing video to date. This one I am doing my best to keep shorter because now I am more aware of what I can expect in the box and the types of contents I'll receive. So let's take a look. All right, so we have our postcard here. I'm going to set the box aside for just a minute. So the postcard is giving us our theme for the month. So this is Across the Universe. It says an intergalactic box of beads and design components. So on the back, we can see what's inside, and it looks like we're going to have a bead mix, Strand, Tassel set, Megamix, all kinds of stuff. So we'll go down the list one by one and we'll check out everything. I'll give you a nice close-up and I can't wait to see what's inside. Alright, so here's how the box comes packaged inside. We have this gorgeous hot pink crinkle paper here on the top, so I'm going to remove that. And here's a quick sneak peek of how the box comes packaged. Let me set this aside and we'll go through everything together. Alright, so I have everything set aside beside me and organized so we can go down the list. Real quick though, I just want to talk about pricing. So they do have several different options for subscriptions, starting with a 1-month subscription, and that is $45.95 per month plus shipping. And if you decide to sign up for all the way up to, say, a 12-month subscription, the price goes way down to $32.48 plus shipping. So you do get discounts depending on the amount of months you sign up for. They also have a 3-month and a 6-month option. Alright, so this box is going to be awesome for anybody who likes to be pushed way out of their comfort zone. So this is different than any other box that I unbox on my channel. It is full of color and texture and all kinds of fun things. So let's get started. The first thing I'm seeing on this postcard is called the Across the Universe Mini Bead Mix. So it looks like that is this right here, which I'm very excited to open up because it looks like it's full of some really cool beads. So let me open that up and we can kind of go through it kind of quickly, but we'll take a look and see. So here's a close-up look on this bead mix. As you can see, there's some beautiful beads in here. I'm seeing all kinds of different shapes of glass beads and possibly, is this polymer or acrylic? Let's see. I'm going to dump it out in my hand and we'll just take a quick look through some of these cool beads in this mix. So this one, I think maybe like a polymer. It's very lightweight. Got some beautiful purple beads here with these striations inside. We've even got a little moon right here, like a little charm that is so cute. I'm seeing some fire polish beads, all kinds of different glass beads in here that are just so cool, and definitely looks like a mini universe in here with all these colors and finishes. It is so fun. So I can't wait to pull some of these things out and use them in some projects for sure. Alright guys, so I did want to pause the video for just a second and kind of sort through that bead mix because I was really impressed last month with the bead mixes they sent. And at first glance, it doesn't look like as much as it actually is, but when you actually separate out all the beads and see what they sent, I think it paints a much clearer picture here on video for you to get an idea of just how much is in this little container. So as you can see, we've got these really cute sparkly beads right here. I love these. I can't wait to use them. So shiny. I love sparkle. And then we've got some other glass beads, you know, like these right here. And they're all just so beautiful. We've got some fire polish beads. Here's our little moon charms. and then some more of these little teeny tiny beads, some more fire polish, and then these really cool beads right here. So really a lot inside this bead mix, and when you separate them out, I think it's just easier to get the bigger picture here on video that I want to show you. So we're off to a great start with that mini bead mix. I loved pulling everything apart and separating all the different beads to really take a good look at them. So the next thing on our list is the Solar System bead strand, and there's actually 2 of those, you guys. So there's 2 bead strands, and there's a lot to look at on these strands. I can definitely see why they called them the Solar System bead strand, because they really do have a nice variety of all different colors and textures and finishes on this strand. So, I mean, we have a little bit of everything here, a little bit of everything. I just want to emphasize, too, that in my opinion, this box, the Jessie James subscription box, is great for bead stringers. If you're only into bead weaving, probably not the box for you, but if you love stringing projects and you love very out-of-the-box materials to work with, then I think this is probably the box for you. So let's see, let's take a look at these beads and get some close-ups on them. So that's really cool, this amber color, it's glass and it's got this little etched design in there. We've got another glass bead here that's very pretty, kind of a blue and purple type metallic finish. We've got a bright kind of pumpkiny orange pearl. We've got some bead caps, and moving down some more glass beads. Here's some with the little rhinestones on them and a little AB finish. Another red glass pearl. Another one of those black and purple blue iris type beads there. This one reminds me of some type of a sugar cookie. It's got all kinds of beads applied to the side. Here's another rhinestone bead, another repeat bead, some glass pearls, and then another one of these. So definitely a lot going on this strand. I will definitely be pulling this apart and picking from the 2 strands to put some things together. Alright, so there's those. The third item is a Solar System tassel set. And that came in this plastic bag that I already peeled open so I didn't have to crinkle in your ear. Alright, so here's our tassels. I think these are so pretty. They're like flowers. It's a beautiful cream color too. It's got these nice little golden caps, very cute. We've got a pair of these striped tassels right here. I'm loving that color combo. That's very nice. These mini tassels are just adorable. Here's a little set in lavender. We have a little set in orange right here. Never owned tassels that small. I love these. I made a pair of earrings with some lavender ones last month. They may have been slightly larger, I can't remember, but I love the way they turned out. They're just beautiful. These are probably my favorite kind of tassel. Then we've got these little mini suede tassels right here in red. So adorable. And another set in this light blue and white stripe. Here's another mini set with different shades of blue and a little bit of silver shining in there. And then finally, this beautiful mint and aqua colored tassel. So that's it for our tassels, lots of those this month. Okay, so the next item is the Stardust Seed Bead Megamix, and I'm thinking that's this right here. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm 99% sure. So this is the Stardust Seed Bead Megamix. Like I said, yeah, that's got to be it. So these are really neat. I think they would make awesome spacers, or you could just string them on their own if you wanted something that wasn't as chunky, but I think they would make some great spacers. As you can see, there's different shades of magenta and green and black and this bluish purple color and this kind of deep aqua color. So they are very pretty. And I was trying to tell what they were made of because I couldn't tell at first, but I think they are plastic or acrylic, which really isn't my favorite thing to work with. I really prefer glass, but they do have a really nice look to them, and they almost look like glass. And there are a ton of beads in here. There are really a lot of beads in this container, more than you would actually think. It is packed full of these beads. So they should be fun pulled into a project. Let's move along to our next item, and that is called Galactic Bead Packs. So I think it's these two packs I'm about to show you. The first one being this pack right here, and these are really neat. They're very interesting. So I'm thinking these are glass pearls. They have this really cool splatter type effect and design on them. Kind of got some like bronzy metallic and overall luster finish on them, but you definitely see a lot of blues and pinks along with the bronze, and it is so unique. Very, very cool. These are going to be a lot of fun to work with for sure. So our next one for our intergalactic bead packs is this set right here. And these do feel acrylic, but they do seem to be very nice quality. You can't really tell unless you were to actually just clink them together on your own. But the holes are definitely in nice shape, and the finish is very nice as well. They're very glossy, and the color is gorgeous. Just the beautiful blues and purples, pinkish purple that you see here. Gorgeous color combo. Definitely can see why they'd include this in an across the universe themed box. The next item on our list is called the Supernova Specialty Bead Mix, which I'm thinking is this container right here. I love how they have everything packaged, by the way, in these little plastic containers. Even their mixes, even though things are mixed together, it just keeps everything so nice and organized, and it's then easy to just dump the little container and go through everything that way. So there's some really interesting things in here. This really stands out to me. This looks like a blue goldstone right here, this pendant. You can see that sparkle as I move it. That's gorgeous. Don't know if that really is or just glass, but it is beautiful. Then we have these really cool geometric triangular type pendants. Those would look really cool on a necklace or even a pair of statement earrings. We've got a cute little, actually two cute little Saturn charms. Those are adorable. I love these little cage type beads. There's a little crystal inside if you can tell. Those are really cute. And then I love these frosted stars as well. Absolutely adorable. Can't wait to use these. Now this is really interesting. This is like something that you would glue onto something else. Very sparkly, very unique. Have no idea what I would do with it, but it will be fun to think about, and it is definitely fun to look at. The next thing I have to show you is the DIY bubble ball set, and that is in this container right here. So we did receive these also in our December box, but it looks like these, being called the DIY bubble ball set, you can actually make your own, which is a lot of fun. So these would make some really cute little festive earrings. You can see that they included some glitter in this particular one. You can also include rhinestones or seed beads or any type of little beads you want inside. And it looks like they've included all the caps you need, and you just basically fill up the little bubble however you want, and then you just glue the cap on. So those are a lot of fun. That would be a cute little project. And it's kind of cool that this month they sent you empty ones so you could actually customize them how you want. Next on our list are two magnetic rhinestone ball clasps. So that would be these right here. They are a lot larger than the magnetic clasp I have. I actually have the same exact style and about half the size. These seem like they're probably about 20 millimeter from here to here, and they will definitely go really well with some of the beads on these strands here because they definitely imitate the shape. Magnet on them is very, very strong, something I always look for with magnetic clasps, and because of the size especially, oh boy, those are strong. Yeah. Those aren't going anywhere. Alright, so those are our clasps, and then we're looking for 2 feet of custom dyed acrylic chain. So this is really interesting. This is definitely not something I'd be drawn to using, but I never say never on my channel. I mean, you know, I'm just going to be honest, it's not something I'd pull out to make jewelry with or to wear personally, but this unboxing is not about my style, it's about you guys and determining how you feel about the contents in the box and what you might like to do with them. We all have different tastes, and I think that's what makes everybody special and unique. I do think that you could definitely do some fun things with it. You could make some purse charms out of it. You could make a charm bracelet out of it, and you could dangle things off the different links. I've watched a lot of resin videos and seen people use chain like this with their resin pieces, so there's lots of people who would be into this chain, and it is a very pretty purple color, and it feels like nice quality. So there's that, and then the next two items are also chain. So the first one, or second to last I should say, is 2 feet of silver chain, which I think is wonderful. It is this chain right here. It's like a Rolo style chain, and it's more of like a stainless steel color. It's that darker silver, which is very nice. Feels very, very nice quality, very durable, got a good weight to it. So I use chain all the time. A lot of you know that. I'm always excited to get chain like this. And there's 2 feet of it, so it is a good amount. Be able to use that in several different projects. And last but not least, we have 2 Jessie James Beads custom beaded chains, which is this right here, and it is silver, and it's also got these very light lavenderish, grayish purple rondelle beads going up the chain. And these are great to, you could use them not only like this, but you could take them apart, take the links apart and do something totally different. By the way, if you hadn't already seen the last unboxing video, I did the unboxing, but I also followed up with another video, and that was 12 finished pieces of jewelry that I made based on the December box. So some of these things you could kind of get an idea of what I did with them. In particular, this chain, I made a 3-strand necklace using this chain that I had basically taken apart and reconstructed, and it came out really, really nice. And you can even take the beads off as well and use them in a totally different project, which is pretty cool. So lots of possibilities with this chain, and it's definitely nice to get 2 packs in the mix. That way, if you wanted to use a lot in one project, you have that covered. By the way, I just realized one of my little tassel friends was stuck in the bag, so I'm going to stick that right here. So this is the contents of this box. This is the January box, and again, this was the Across the Universe theme, which I think they really nailed the theme. I think that is so unique, and I love all the color choices and finishes they went with for that. So we not only have this bead mat right here, chock full of all different beads and findings, we also had the other bead mat that I showed you earlier as well with that custom bead mix where I separated the beads out so you could take a look at all of those. It does seem like they sent less in this box than they did in the December box, but I think that was part of the plan. I think the December box was really, really loaded because it was December and it was kind of a special, like, jam-packed box. So that, like, the value on the December box was just absolutely insane. There were 4 bead strands. There were also like 4 packs of chain connectors. There were also 4 packs of the specialty chain. So there was just even more in the December box than the January box, but I actually expected that because from a lot of the comments that you all had left, you had kind of said the same thing, that that box was more full than it probably typically is, which made the value just absolutely incredible. But I think this box is still full of some great things, especially if you like the custom mixes, you like the Jessie James beads, and I know a lot of you who had seen that unboxing before would probably notice that as well. And I also want to say I think this box is great, especially for people who already have a bead stash built up. That way you can take what you already have and mix in a little bit of that with a little bit of this and come up with some really cool projects. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this unboxing. Once again, this was just to share the fun of unboxing this box with you so you all could formulate your own opinions on whether or not this box would be right for you and your style and your budget. I always have fun showcasing different boxes on my channel to give you guys the benefit of being able to see these things up close and to get a really good idea of the types of things that they send. I would love to do another video just like I did last month to challenge myself to come up with like 10 to 12 different finished pieces of jewelry based on this box. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see me do that again, if that's helpful for you, if it inspires you. I will definitely try to do that. I wish I could fit in the other beads from that bead mix on this mat right here. It is just too much to show on one screen, but those really add a lot of nice value to this box as well. So please feel free to leave me any comment or question down below. I love to hear from you and I respond to all of you. Let me know if you have a favorite thing in this box, maybe what you would do with the items in the box. I can't wait to share more finished pieces with you, more unboxings, as well as more tutorials, of course. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and as always, happy beading! If you enjoyed this video, I'd love you to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like to see more of my videos, and check out the video description section to follow along on all of my social media handles, and check out my new website and blog at orchidandopal.com. Thanks for watching!